Good morning all of you. Welcome to the online classes of TMPS. Today we will be starting basically with a topic that is latitudes and longitudes. A very important chapter that will tell you that how the latitudes and longitude play a very important role in determining the time, date and exact location of a particular place. Basically, as you know, the topic consists of two parts. One is latitudes and another is longitude. So without wasting time, I know that many of you must be knowing what are latitudes. So, what are latitudes? Latitudes are the lines which are running from east to west. So, don't get confused regarding this. These are the lines which are running from east to west, which are 90 on both sides of the equator. Look on the board, each and everybody, you will be understanding that. See, these are the lines which are running from east to west. These are the lines which are running from east to west. Now, this is north, this is south, this is east, this is west. Everybody knows. So, these are the lines which are running from east to west. These lines are running from east to west and they are 90 on both the sides. 90 on the northern hemisphere and 90 on the southern hemisphere. You know that latitudes are the lines which are known as the circles of the earth, and these circles basically are represented by the lines which are known as latitudes. So latitudes are basically those lines which are demarcated by the lines which are moving from east to west, which are 90 on both the sides of the equator, that is 90 on the northern hemisphere and 90 on the southern hemisphere. Now, what is equator? I have told you a term, equator. Equator is known with the name of great circle. It is the biggest circle on the earth because this circle divides the earth approximately into two equal halves. That is why it is known as the great circle, because the length of the circle, the circumference of the circle at that position is maximum, and as you move towards the pole, the circle size decreases. Suppose you look on the board, when you will be seeing this circle is there at 0 degree, it would be maximum because it is at the center. The circumference would be maximum, and as you move towards the pole, the size of the circle would go on decreasing. That is why 0 degree equator is known with the name of great circle. Now, I hope this latitude portion is clear that what is latitude? Latitudes are the lines which are running from east to west. There are 90 lines on each side, 90 on northern hemisphere, 90 on southern hemisphere. So, how many total lines are there? Total lines are now 90 plus 90 is equals to 180 lines. How many lines are there? Total 180 lines. How can you say that there are 180 lines? Because 90 on the northern hemisphere and 90 on the southern hemisphere. Now, next important topic, that suppose what are the distances? It is being considered that the circumference of the earth is around 40,000 kilometers. The circumference of the earth is around 40,000 kilometers. And you know that there are 360 degree in a circle. So when you will divide 360 degree divided by 40,000, 40,000 basically divided by 360 degree, it would be approximately 111 kilometers. It would be, to be exact, 111.11 kilometers. So we are taking 111 kilometers approximately. So the latitudes are the basic lines which differ from each other at a distance of 111 kilometers. So what you can say that the difference between two lines of latitude, basically 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, would be 111 kilometers each. Suppose if you want to go to 43 degree north from 0 degree. So 43 degree north from 0 degree would be 43 into 111. So you will be getting the exact distance, how much you have to travel. This is basically a method to calculate the distance. So again you can understand 40,000 kilometers the circumference of the earth divided by 360, so 111 kilometer approx. The distance between two lines of latitude is 111 kilometers, and there are 90 latitudes on each side, 90 on the northern hemisphere, 90 on the southern hemisphere. So what is the importance of latitude? Latitude along with longitude help in determining the exact position of a particular place. Longitudes and latitudes together determine the exact position of a particular place. Second, it determines the temperature and the heat zones of the earth, that we'll be discussing next. It is also used to determine the geographical location and geographical conditions of a particular place. So now, when we'll be discussing about this, let us start. Now, what you can discuss about this and what you can understand, what are heat zones? Now, in this topic, a very important topic is left, that what are heat zones? Heat zones are basically classified with the amount of sun rays which are being received by a particular place directly. When the sun rays are directly falling in a particular place, then the place would be much more hotter than another places. This is a common sense, you know. If a surface would be getting more sunshine, more sun rays, then the surface would be much more hotter than a place which is not getting the sun rays directly. So in the same manner, heat zones are also determined and latitudes help in that. Now what happens when you are talking about the heat zones? First of all, the heat zones are basically classified with the help of 5 lines of latitude. The 5 basic lines of latitudes are 0 degree equator, then 23.5 degree Tropic of Cancer. Tropic of Cancer is on the northern side. We are talking about the northern side first. Then Arctic Circle, then North Pole. Correct? Next, when you come to the southern side, 23.5 degree Tropic of Capricorn, Antarctic Circle, and then 90 degree Southern Pole, yeah, South Pole. Now what happens when we are talking about these 5 lines? These 5 lines basically demarcate the heat zones of the earth. Now as you see in this diagram, I have made this diagram so that you can understand in a proper manner. You can see this shaded portion which is lying from 0 degree to 23.5 degree north and south. Northern and southern, both places are there. So 23.5 degree north and south. So from equator to Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn, we have a torrid zone. What zone we have? We have a torrid zone. Why it is known with the name of torrid zone? Because they are too hot and too humid, because they receive direct sunlight throughout the year, and the transition of the sun. Transition of the sun basically means when the sun is moving from one tropic to another, the maximum extent that the sun can travel is 23.5 degree north, that is Tropic of Cancer in the summer season in northern hemisphere, and Tropic of Capricorn 23.5 degree in the summer season in southern hemisphere. So that is why this area receives the maximum sunlight throughout the year. That is why they are hot and humid throughout there. That is known as torrid zone. Next we are talking about the temperate zone. These are combined with dots. These small dots are there. These are temperate zone. Temperate zone basically extend from 23.5 degree north and south to 66.5 degree north and south. 23.5 degree north and south means from Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn in the south to Arctic Circle in the north and Antarctic Circle in the south. Now what happens? These temperate zones do not receive the direct sunlight from the sun, so they are comparatively cooler. They have moderate temperature throughout the year. They have variety of seasons, and as we move towards the pole, they have a less amount of heat and they become colder day by day. And there also we have a midnight sun phenomena. You know, when the sun rays would be slanting in the summer seasons, what would happen? They have the sun in the night also. The sun is visible in the night also. That is known as midnight sun phenomena. That phenomena can be experienced in Alaska and other areas of the Arctic Circle. Basically, this phenomena is observed in the summer seasons where the sun rays are slanting, and it can also be observed during the nights. This is known as midnight sun phenomenon. Then we are talking about the frigid zone from 66 degree and a half north and south to 90 degree north and south. That is a frigid zone. Now the sun rays are getting much more slanted. The sun rays are not reaching even there. in the colder region, in the winter region, the sunlight even do not reach that place. That is why it is frozen throughout the year. They are permafrost areas. These are areas which have fur-bearing animals. So this is why it is known as the areas which is known as frigid zone. Frigid zone means these areas are totally covered with ice throughout the year and they are not having direct sunlight. So I hope that latitude portions are clear to you. Latitude portion along with longitude portion are helpful for determining place and time of a particular place. In the longitude portion, we will be discussing about much more things. Thank you for just now.